You're fresh out of college, diploma in hand, but suddenly the world throws you a curveball. Rents due, bills pile up, and your bank account's looking suspiciously thin. Why didn't anyone teach you how to handle this stuff back in school? Cary Siegel's book kicks off right here with that exact frustration, opening a door to 99 personal money lessons you actually need but never got. So what's the secret sauce behind managing your money before it manages you? Siegel noticed something wild right after his kids graduated. They knew algebra but had zero clue about managing their cash. What if schools taught money like math or science? Here's the kicker, most don't, and that gap costs careers and marriages. Cary created this book after realizing his 5 kids were set to graduate without basic money skills. No lessons on budgeting, investing, or credit, just theory. In one vivid story, his daughter Sarah was overwhelmed buying her first car, negotiating loans, insurance, all blind. That's where Cary stepped in, teaching concrete daily money smarts that schools skipped. Think about recipes. If no one hands you the cookbooks, you burn the dinner. Money management is just like that, a recipe book of habits and rules for your financial life. Without clear instructions, you freestyle and end up hungry. Siegel's lessons break down complicated money ideas into clear, repeatable steps, making financial literacy a practical kitchen science. Mastering money isn't about crunching numbers, it's about unlocking freedom. When you own your budget instead of letting it own you, you get to choose what matters, whether it's traveling, buying a home, or retiring early. That shift from financial chaos to control is precisely what these lessons deliver, turning overwhelm into opportunity. Now picture this, a simple habit that turns your financial tides without a giant income or big risk. Siegel insists it's not the dollars but the habits that matter. Let's unpack 3 that transform your money life quietly, reliably. Siegel shares how his friend Mike, a freelancer in Denver, changed his life by tracking every expense, even that $1 soda. Mike used a simple notebook and saw patterns he had ignored for years. Once expenses became visible, he cut waste without misery, turning small leaks into steady savings, proof that awareness is power. Imagine your savings like a garden. If you plant seeds manually once a month, you might forget or run short. Automation waters the garden daily, even when you're busy or distracted. Siegel calls setting up automatic transfers to savings the ultimate financial autopilot, ensuring growth without relying on willpower, which is famously weak. Living below your means isn't about deprivation, it's the secret champagne glass you keep hidden. It's deciding that your lifestyle costs less than your income, leaving a gap that grows your security. Siegel illustrates this with his own story of downsizing after a job move, which felt tough but gave him months of breathing room and choices he never had before. Credit cards sound like magic cards, but they're more like fire, great for warmth, dangerous if mishandled. Siegel's lessons cut through myths with real stories about credit's power and peril. Siegel tells about his college buddy Jess, who missed how credit shapes future opportunities. Jess maxed out cards for tuition and emergencies. That debt snowballed, hurting her ability to get a car loan after graduating. Credit isn't just numbers, it's your financial character reputation determining doors that open or slam shut. There's a simple rule, always pay your credit card in full each month. Skipping that, you enter the dreaded avalanche of interest fees, like pushing a snowball down a mountain until it crushes your budget. Siegel compares this to a trapdoor, easy to fall through but devastating to climb back out of. When Siegel started using credit cards wisely, he discovered perks no one talks about: cashback, travel points, and buyer protections. It's like getting paid to spend if you pay off the balance monthly. Using credit smartly can actually boost your wealth building rather than undermine it. Remember Sarah at the start, dazed by her first car purchase? Now picture her months later, confidently managing expenses, automating savings, and wielding credit cards like a pro. Siegel's 99 lessons aren't just theory, they're survival gear for your money life. Try this today, start tracking every expense for 1 week. Awareness is the root of control, and control is freedom. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.